What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ben. I am the Casual Fish Keeper. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 55-gallon community tank once again. Sorry, 55-gallon community tank. Sorry, I really just had to clear that up, you know. Yeah, so I know that I've been doing quite a few videos on this community tank for quite a while, and that's simply because, like, I mean, there's a lot of space to fill in. There's a lot of areas that I feel like could be changed. I'm even thinking about changing up the stocking a little bit, even though that I just barely stocked it with newer fish like a couple weeks ago. Just because, you know, I want to get some fish that work better together rather than what's already in there. I'll show you once I flip the camera around, but you know, I'm thinking about new plants, thinking about new rocks, new scaping ideas. But I'm better off just showing you once I flip the camera around. So anyways, if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you like this video because, I mean, it just tells me that you guys want more community tank videos. In fact, I'm actually thinking about setting up a 20-gallon community tank over to my left here with the light, making it look all nice like this 55-gallon community right behind you. So if you like this kind of video, please give me some comments. Tell me what you want in that community tank because even though, like I said, I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely going to set one up sometime down the road, so please let me know. Subscribe to this channel because we have like 100 videos, more than 100, maybe 130 of awesome fish videos that could probably help you out if you have a problem in the aquarium hobby. And without further ado, let me flip this camera around and let's get into this video. Okay, so you're probably looking at the front of the 55-gallon here and you're like, wow, Ben, that is super duper dirty. I know. I only clean this tank once a week, so this hasn't been cleaned since last week, and everybody's probably like, that should not be that dirty after a week. Well, I'll be so honest and upfront with you guys. I've been really trying to like fatten up my fish in here because I have 3 different types of fish. I have Corridoras, I have Parkinson's rainbows, and I have longfin rosy barbs. All 3 of which I have enough males and enough females to breed, so beefing them up a little bit with extra food is what I basically want to do so that these guys can breed faster. As I said, I've been beefing these fish up, so I've been overfeeding them quite a bit. Overfeeding the rainbow fish and the rosy barbs is pretty easy because you just feed them, they'll eat what they want, then the rest settles to the bottom, and that's just all game for the Corridoras, which I've been fattening up quite a bit. I'll show you guys once this tank's clean. I'm going to clean it right now and then show you when it's clear. We'll come back to trimming the bushes over here. Okay, boys and girls, so for the most part, I got it clean. Obviously, you can see in the back left-hand corner, it's still a little dirty. There's still some dirtiness in the back right-hand corner, but I did the entire front panel and the entire right-hand panel. You'll see it in a moment. I'm going to put the camera up on there. Overall, it's looking pretty good, except for obviously like dirty part in the back. I just ran out of time when I was doing it. So now let's get to the plants. These are the only plants, the green temple, that we're actually trimming. We're going to be cutting them in half. Why? Because they're getting kind of tall and I want them to expand. I want them to be able to branch off a little bit. So since they are stemming, like stem plants, they will grow more once I trim them. Now, why did I wait a week? The reason I waited was because I did plant these last Wednesday, so it's Friday. I'm actually trimming them Friday today, even though some of the footage I came out with earlier in this video was from Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, the reason I'm trimming them today is because I wanted to give the roots some time to settle in, some time for them to, you know, really like root deeper into the sand. I know it's not a ton of time for them to work, but it does allow them to get like a little bit of a foundation in the sand so that they have at least a little bit of hold when I'm trimming the plants. Oops, sorry, bumped my phone there. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any real like aquascaping clippers, so I am gonna have to use scissors. But I did sharpen them, so hopefully this should be just as easy as it would be with aquascaping scissors, except for the fact that I have to stick my hand in rather than, you know, coming from the top, and yeah. All right, so let me get into it. Okay, so I got my newly sharpened scissors right here. Yeah, I did some research on where I should cut these guys when you're like cutting stem plants, and basically every site that I looked at told me that you should cut it right in half. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, what I also heard was that since these are the tops of the stems, they're not actually going to grow if you replant them in the sand. They might root, but they're not going to grow any taller because right now they're at max size. That's just what I heard. So again, this is experience based. I'm not really sure, but I am following what the site said and just tossing out the tops once I clip them off. So here we go. Let me just time to get in there. Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, that was not hard at all. There we go. Clipped off all this. Show you guys right up front. This is what I got for the green temple. I know that stemming plants, the whole purpose of stemming plants is that you're able to plant the stems. That's why they call them stemming plants. So I'm going to actually cut the tops off some of these and try and reroot them. Because as you can see with the stem here, there's already a little bit of a root system down at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I am going to cut off the top and see if I can get these guys to grow. I'm not sure if that will work, but you know, this is experience based, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's see here. Cut this right up here. There we go. And it's the rooted side. Just going to go and stick it into the tank, and I'll be with you to show you guys in a second. Alrighty guys, so this is what I got for you. I cut them all in half, obviously. You can see the beautiful Parkinson's rainbow right there. Those are 2 adult males, if you guys haven't seen my past video, and that's one of the females right in the back right there. So, yeah, anyways, this video is not about Parkinson's rainbows. This is about these stemming plants. So I cut them in half, and originally, as you guys know, I was going to go and toss the halves that I cut in the trash, but instead I decided that I'd take the 4 largest ones and cut the tops off those and try and replant the stems into the substrate. So what I did was I simply took the stem itself, stuck it into the sand, piled up a little mound. You can just see maybe a little bit, just a tiny bit amount of sand around this one, that one, and one in the back right there. And so now hopefully if green temple works the same way as I believe stemming plants are supposed to, these should root and start growing once they root. So yeah, that should be really cool. Bear with me, guys. I've never actually grown green temple before. I know certain stemming plants do this. I don't even know if green temple is categorized as one of those stem plants. I know it is a stem plant because it grows from a stem, but I just don't know if it's categorized the same way as those ones that you can separately cut and grow in the substrate. So let me know if you guys know more about this than I do. I'd love to know if these will grow, and if not, I'll just take them out because, kind of taking up space. I could put different plants there. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making. If so, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, I will see you guys on Sunday for an awesome casual fish keeper video.